Hey everybody, it's me, Erin and Elyse. I'm back in the kitchen. Today's recipe is one that y'all suggested. It's something I've never made before. I've eaten it, but I've never actually made it. Thank you to Twisted Sister and Beth Loves Punk 007 for suggesting fried green tomatoes. Oh my gosh, it's so southern. Y'all submitted a lot of recipes that all look way delicious. It was really hard to pick from them, but today I wanted to do something I've never done before. Frying stuff kind of intimidates me because there's hot oil and it pops at you and can hurt you. Because y'all gave me so many good recipes, I'll probably make another one later. I don't know how to speak in complete sentences at all. So fried green tomatoes, guess what? You need green tomatoes. You need, obviously, green tomatoes that are firm. Since I'm going to be frying these tomatoes, I need an apron with more coverage. I do have another one of my grandmother's aprons. This one I think I remember her wearing the most, so I'll use that one. It even has some grease stains on it from when she fried stuff. Look at those cute little pink checks. Oh, and then... Nope. Struggle it. Get all situated. This is difficult. There. For fried green tomatoes, you take your green tomatoes and you want to slice them up. I'm gonna use a serrated knife. You probably don't need one this big, but that's the only size I have. So you want to slice it, but like I said, not too thin, not too thick. If it's too thick, it won't cook all the way or something like that. Or if it's too thin, it's like mushy. I'll cut it and I'll show you. Don't need this part. Harder to cut than I thought. Some things I saw online said do a 1/2 inch. I guess that's what I'm doing. Oh no, that one may be too thick. I don't know, we'll figure it out. This is the thickness I did. And you obviously don't want the butts. I'm gonna taste it. I've never eaten it unfried. Doesn't taste like anything. It was starting to turn red. So I have my tomatoes. Now I need to make all the stuff that you dip them in before you fry them. So you have to make an egg wash, which is eggs and buttermilk. You don't have to use buttermilk. You could use 2% or whole milk. I would not use skim milk because buttermilk and eggs. I'm gonna move these out of the way right now. 2 eggs and a 1/2 cup of milk, buttermilk. You can either whisk this together or use a fork. I will use a fork because I don't have a whisk. 1/2 cup. Buttermilk. Boom. Now you whisk it together. Noodle. Spilled a little. So then it looks yellowish. So that's one thing. The next thing you need to do is you need all-purpose flour, cornmeal, and breadcrumbs. The flour is in one bowl, the breadcrumbs and cornmeal is in another bowl. So it's a cup of all-purpose flour. I'm gonna put it in this bowl, and you can season the flour to give it some taste. I'll probably do salt and pepper, maybe a tiny bit of garlic. So salt, pepper, just a smidgen of garlic. And I'm gonna stir this up. Yeah. So flour. Your other coating is a mixture of, like I said, cornmeal and breadcrumbs. So you need a 1/2 cup of cornmeal, a 1/2 cup of breadcrumbs. So I'm gonna dump mine in a bowl. Cornmeal. You can just do cornmeal. You don't have to also use breadcrumbs. And I just got these plain breadcrumbs. Don't get Italian or whatever flavors because I don't know how that would do. It smells like toast. Oh, darn kitchen mat. Mix them together. So there we have it. I'm going to coat all my, what am I making? Fried green tomatoes. I'm going to coat all my green tomatoes and have them ready on a plate before I begin to fry them. So this is how you coat them. made that yet. Excuse me. So much is happening. This is your setup for the dipping. The order that you coat, excuse me. The order that you coat your tomatoes. First you coat them in the flour, then you dip them in your egg buttermilk mixture, then the breadcrumb cornmeal mixture. So watch. Take a tomato, coat it in flour. Ooh, drop it, find it, coat it in this. Give it a little tap. That's what it looks like. Put it on your plate. Have y'all ever seen the movie Fried Green Tomatoes? I like this. This is fun. This is what your coated tomatoes should look like. Get a pan. You want one that's a little deep because of the oil, I guess, so you don't want it spitting and spattering on you. You use vegetable oil, peanut oil. Pour a 1/2 inch of oil into the bottom of the pan. I don't know, I've never done this. I'm just kind of winging it. Heat it on medium-high heat. While that's happening, I'm gonna prep a plate where I'm gonna be placing the fried tomatoes for them to drain because they'll be greasy. Here's this big plate here. Make 2 paper towels on it. So that's where they're gonna go. There's a couple ways to test your oil to know if it's ready for frying. You could put like a tiny little drop of water in it, and if it like sizzles, it's good. I also just read you could dip like a wooden spoon in it, and if it bubbles or something, it's hot. Just gonna wait for it to heat up a minute. Do a little dance. Come on, oil, you can get hot. Okay, the oil is hot, starting to bubble, so I'm gonna carefully place the tomatoes in the hot oil. Be very careful. Maybe have somebody else do it for you because it hurts. I'm a little scared. Don't crowd the pan. You don't want them to touch. I'm scared. Cook about 2 minutes on each side is what I read. I can fit about 4. And you just wait. I think I put a little too much oil in there, so I'm gonna try to get some of it out. It should only come up about halfway up the tomato. I don't think you want them covered in oil. Not deep frying these babies. That one's ready to turn. Carefully turn it. These are good with like ranch dressing, Tabasco sauce. Some people make like aioli type stuff. So if you do make this, look up some good dips.
Smells really good.
Of course it smells good, it's fried food. So scoop it out and let it drain a little bit. Put it on a paper towel. You just check them to see if they're golden brown. Paper towel. Oh yeah, that's a cold one. And you're ready to start another batch. I'm gonna let these finish frying up and then we'll check back in for our taste test. Adam has never had a fried green tomato, so super excited to see what he thinks of it. I finished frying all of the green tomatoes. Going to choose this one. Cut us some little bites. Oh, that crunch. All right, love. First time fried green tomato.
No, it smells real good.
It may need like sauce or something, but clink, clink.
Mmm.
It's good.
Wow. I'm not a huge tomato person. I'll have them in sandwiches or burgers but I don't like to eat them on their own, but I would totally eat this. Mmm.
That makes me so happy. I want to try it with hot sauce. Where's the hot sauce? Just a little dribble drabble. It's good.
That was good. Good job, love.
Thank you. That's my first time making fried green tomatoes. Thanks again for all the wonderful suggestions in the underpants. I will most likely be trying another one of your recipes, so feel free to always leave one if you have something that you love. Anyways, let me know if you make fried green tomatoes. Have you ever had fried green tomatoes? What are your thoughts on them? Thanks for watching me make these fried green tomatoes, everybody. Bye.